Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Mind Matters, where we explore the intersection of mental health and productivity. I'm Carol, and today we're talking about burnout. So, if you watched my last video on why it is that you're still exhausted after time off, you already know that burnout isn't about needing more rest. Rather, it's about emotional depletion. And unless we address the root causes, burnout can creep in even when we think we're doing everything right. So today's episode is all about prevention. We'll look at what is burnout really, how do you recognize it early, and what you can start doing right now to protect your mental health before burnout takes over. So what even is burnout? It's not a bad mood or a bad week. It's actually a state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion that is caused by stress, especially when that stress feels unmanageable or unrelenting. The World Health Organization classifies burnout as a workplace phenomenon, but really it can show up in any area of life. So the three key symptoms of burnout are emotional exhaustion. You feel completely drained and unable to recover no matter how much rest you get. Cynicism or detachment. You feel negative, disconnected, or even numb toward your work, your relationships, or just daily life. Reduced performance. You're struggling to focus, to make decisions, or to meet basic goals, even though you do care. But here's the good news. Burnout is preventable, but we have to catch it early. So how do we recognize those early signs? Well, I want you to think of burnout like a dimmer switch, not a light that suddenly turns off. And if you know what to look for, you can intervene before it hits full burnout mode. So here are the early signs to watch for. You wake up tired every day, not just physically tired, but mentally and emotionally drained. You feel emotionally flat. Joy, curiosity, or even frustration feels just muted. You start avoiding people or responsibilities. Maybe you ghost messages, you delay emails, or you feel overwhelmed by simple tasks. You're more irritable, snapping at loved ones, or overreacting to small things. Your body's trying to tell you. Headaches, gut issues, frequent colds, these can all be stress signals. Take a breath here if any of this sounds familiar. Just know that you're not alone, and also that there is so much you can do from here to make things better. Now let's talk about 5 practical strategies to prevent burnout. Number 1 is to set boundaries. Boundaries are your burnout shield. You want to define your work hours and then stick to them. Turn off notifications outside of work time, and say no without guilt. Boundaries is what protect your energy. Your ego does not. Number 2 is to prioritize self-care. I mean the real kind, not bubble baths and wine, although sure, sometimes those are great. But real self-care means moving your body, drinking enough water, getting quality sleep, eating in a way that supports your energy. I'd like you to start with small, consistent habits. Burnout thrives in the absence of self-nourishment. You want to take micro breaks. Try the Pomodoro technique, which is 25 minutes of focused work, then a 5-minute break. Even better, step outside, stretch, and just breathe. Burnout builds in the go, go, go culture. Micro breaks help you reset before you're maxed out. Number 4 is to foster connection. Burnout is way more likely when we feel isolated. So make time for real conversations. Can be friends, mentors, peers, family. Even a quick text or a voice note can remind your nervous system that you're not alone. Number 5 is to reevaluate your priorities. Ask yourself, what actually matters to me right now? What can I let go of? You know, sometimes the pressure that we feel is actually self-imposed. But when you align your values, the noise quiets down. Let's be clear. Preventing burnout isn't just about dodging stress. It's about building your capacity to bounce back. Here are 3 simple ways to build resilience. Number 1 is a gratitude practice. We've spoken about this before. Start your day with one thing you're grateful for It shifts your brain out of survival mode. Mindfulness or breath work, even 2 minutes of stillness can ground you. I'll link a guided meditation below if you need one. Celebrate small wins. Check something off your list. Honor it. Progress keeps your momentum going. Resilience is a skill, and like any skill, it grows with practice. I'll link a previous video I did on how to build resilience. Burnout does not have to be the price of success. It's not a badge of honor. It's a signal. And you have the power to listen sooner, to act earlier, and to protect your well-being way before the crash. So if this video spoke to you, please give it a like. I'd also love it if you would subscribe for more strategies that make your mind a priority. Also drop a comment below and let me know what's one small change that you're committing to this week to protect your energy. Thank you for spending time with me. Take care of yourself and remember that your mind matters. I'll see you in the next one.